about who Sebastian would have killed had the storyline proceeded like the comics. But what I really want to know from you is what you think of, what do you think would have happened with Sebastian had Maxxine not pushed the button?
That's a great question. I mean, it was something I kind of thought about, especially in like more broader strokes, obviously not like what tomorrow looks like or anything. Right. But I think like had everything gone according to plan, let's say, you know, somehow they still had the grandfather recording and played that instead, I think there's a world where he would have probably at least walked up to her and said the closest thing he can say to thank you, even if it isn't him saying directly thank you, might be like good advice. Because the thing that always struck me in reading it is a big thing I look out for is both what your character does and what your character doesn't do. What I mean by that is when she says to him, like, or you can stop being like an asshole and giving me a life lesson, I so easily could be like, do you know who you're talking to? Like, you can't say that to me. Like, guards, get her. Like, execute her. You know, like, there's so many ways in which I could punish her for talking to me like that. But instead, I just listen to her. And then I go and implement her talking to into action. And so there is an element that I think he was at least going like, okay, maybe I can do better than I've given myself credit for. Because at the end of the day, I think a big part is that like Sebastian knows he will never be his mother, for better and